Hey everybody, it's great to see you. Here is demo for our demo of the day with the Pundi AI PitchFest. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for being. Really appreciate it. And let's show you the problem and the solution. Right? So here's a website called BBE. This is a G to London. They are a luxury car dealership in London. They sell supercars, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and so on. And if we go in the GBE search, and we have a search there, right? This things by your site search, and we search for something, a red Lambo. So I did a search for like that road here, and we don't get any red Lambo. We get green Lambo, orange Lambo, white Lambo, but no red Lambo. And because Google has taught us to trust search engines, if you didn't know any better, you would think that there maybe are no red Lambos in the site. But lo and behold, we crawled their website, and we created a model. So we have a way of creating search engines inside of neural networks. So you've actually taken entire search engines and put them into a neural network, end-to-end processing. There's no rules, no symbolic manipulation. It's a pure neural network search. And then on the other side of searching for red Lambo, we see actually a hurricane in London versus a London bus. So there's a red Lambo and a red bus going through London. Now there's a red hurricane for sale right here, a spider at GB London. And then a classic Lamborghini Countach, all red. So those were the articles and the showroom items for as they are regarding red Lambos. Now this is happening because they be like natural language, and they have like things in old schools, like kind of what we call go-fi manner on the server. It doesn't work, so they can't even find their other red Lambo. Our deep learning-based approach actually understands that Lambo and Lamborghini are the same and very similar in terms of vectors. And that said, this is not vector-based search. This is something completely new, and it's end-to-end in terms of there's no post-process. And then once we have that, we can turn it into a chatbot. So here's a cute little chatbot. This is Superlux. We give them a little name, so that we call this Superlux for kind of like super crowd plus luxury. Give them kind of a cute avatar, a little bit of like a kind of a Pixar effect, something like this. And then we can chat with Superlux. So let's give chat with Superlux. We start a conversation again. The Platinum Concierge. Welcome, I'm Superlux. GBE's elite digital concierge, dedicated to curating your super-fed experience. We could say something like, I want a fast BMW. Let's just say. Let's see what that would do. So there's a few things happening here. There's like some safety checks. There's some topic checking. It would be, here we go. So you can now get an Alpina V5 bi-turbo with 592 horsepower in GE London. There's a BMW M5, the 30 years edition. And there's the hardcore BMW i8 under review in GE London. So there you go. That's if you want a fast BMW. So this is all conversational. We had an amazing bug bounty event with Pundi AI that was like kind of their idea for our incubator. We held a bug bounty. We gave away $1,000 in bug-related prizes for people who could find ways to sort of confuse or break our system. And we made a ton of improvements since then. So that's step one. This is like the chatbot for luxury car sales. But we're actually domain independent, so we can do cars and we can also do soup and anything else. So here's soup for those of you who have been into the domain know that they sell these kind of colorful meat brands and sausages and burgers and stuff like this. And we have a search bar, right? Just like GB London, they have a search bar like many websites have this kind of insight search. And when we search for a grilled chicken kebab, we got chipolatas, burgers, chipolatas, frittata, flatbread, and a rasher sandwich. So we didn't get any grilled chicken kebabs at all. But and again, you might think that there are no grilled chicken kebabs there in the first place. However, if we go to our search model here, this is our playground, so we have a playground for search. When we search for grilled chicken kebab, the first result is the chicken Italian sausage kebab is skewered as tabbouleh and yogurt and riso dressing, followed by my mouth is watering a break. So now I got the second result is related, right? It's kind of adjacent in the neural network sense. Barbecue sausage skewers, then spring chicken satay skewers. So our model understands that kebab and skewers are also related concepts, like in general. That's the power of what I like to call this in this context. And we put this model into a chatbot. So this is Fab Foodie. We try to give them like kind of cute personalities. So you can see this is like some cute chubby robot, and he has kind of food in his eyes. And we can go talk with Fab Foodie. So hi, I'm Fab Foodie, your enthusiastic culinary companion. You would say, I want chicken burgers. Okay, and Fab Foodie will think about that. Thanks, Shimeng, for the 1 minute Warning there, I'll just take a couple of seconds extra. We're going to get straight to a very short 3-slide presentation in just a moment. So here's the burger bundle. And like we say, now he's at avocado. And we'll see that we get avocado added to our burgers. And we can do this for anyone's website. So what we're seeing right now is effectively something like a chat GPT for your website. This is retrieval augmented generation, but it is also agentic, and it also uses a proprietary search model that I showed you before. And just briefly, I'll show you our quick demo. We have basically 3 slides to go through here. This is a $1.5 trillion lost opportunity. We think that if we plugged in our search and our conversational model all around the internet, that basically the global GDP for online e-commerce would increase about $1.5 trillion overall by combating basically churn in checkout. And the statistics are clear. There's 95% of users receive irrelevant search results. 80% of all queries fail on traditional engines, because that's the 80% from the 80-20 rule in the long tail. 70% of people abandon sites due to poor search, and as a consequence, we've estimated that $1.5 trillion lost annually in e-commerce failures. Our solution has a 96% success rate on the long tail, so versus like 30% industry standard. When you plug in our model to your website, you get automatic 25% conversion index. There's zero maintenance, so everything I've shared with you is self-supervised AI. There is no data labeling, and it works in over 135 languages. And basically, we think that we can solve for small and medium-sized enterprises, actually for enterprises of all sizes, between $75,000 and $750,000 in savings through our self-supervised automation, instead of making them do it themselves with a solution like Algolia or something. Our technology is basically proprietary. So we had basically a 2-step model. Our upstream task embeds a query into a tensor, so that's an embedding functor. We have a secondary model which actually takes tensors and turns them into permutations. On the knowledge base. So that is basically a locality-sensitive hashing mechanism for a permutation space. When you compose them together, we compose these 2 transformations together in such a way that similar semantics will lead to similar results. Our values are clear. We believe in sustainability. We're a carbon neutral system. We basically engage in tree planting. Universality, everything I showed you is actually for anonymous users. So no matter who you are, you get equal intelligence output because it's actually anonymous. We're privacy first. We don't require login, and everything I show you is actually anonymous. And trust and safety. We have some extensive case studies on our website showing that we're child safe and also bias free. And we want you to join us. We're looking to raise $3 million at a $20 million valuation. We think that the first year we'll hit $2 million revenue. We'll scale up in year 2 to up to maybe 50 to 60 million. And then maybe we'll look at head to our Series B with a 12 to 15x revenue multiple. And the investor stake in this is about 15%. We want to raise that $3 million at a $20 million valuation and then grow the business from there. And we believe the future is not about searching, it's about finding. Let's cut out the search engine and just get right to it. Please connect with us. So feel free to scan this QR code. This will take you to our website where you can see case studies, blog posts, and we're gonna post our virtual showcase that we just showed with you. Yeah, let's do it together. If you'd like to get in touch with me, I'm CynthiaSystems.com. Thank you so much.